plays Bloodborne. This is my third session. I guess it's probably about time for me to change the Our Journey Begins description, but that's okay. Close enough. We're still early.
Very well. Let the echoes become
if
your
you haven't
strength.
joined me on my previous adventures, we have defeated Father Gascoigne and made it to Odin Chapel.
Farewell, good hunter.
We are gonna do a little bit of backtracking because I realized that I had actually forgotten to meet one of the NPCs, the young girl and Father Gascoigne's daughter. I skipped her on my first playthrough, and I'm also going to go talk to the old woman in Central Yharnam and let her know about Odin Chapel. Thanks for joining me here today. I'm really looking forward to the Bloodborne board game, and that's why I decided to stream the video game as a little anticipation for that coming out in the next month or two. And I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the board game when the time comes. And I'm being told that the music is a bit too loud. I'm not sure what happened to my settings, why it would have changed, but let's go ahead and turn that down a bit. Just so you can hear my lovely question mark voice, but also hopefully get some fun out of the sound effects of the game. So yeah, we're making our way back to a few areas that I need to meet some NPCs, and one that I accidentally skipped my first time through here. Like I said, we beat Father Gascoigne. So far, I think I have less than 5 deaths for the whole run, so that's pretty exciting. My second time through the game. Played it earlier this year, and it really ended up kind of very quickly taking a top slot for me in terms of like favorite games. We're gonna want to fight the giants or the trolls, but let's go over here. Let's go meet the old woman first. Then we'll make our way back to find the young girl. Getting sloppy. Been a couple days since I played. Don't want to make too many mistakes. Sorry, puppers, but, well. Do I think our apocalypse will ever be as cool as this one? Well, this is an interesting apocalypse because this is kind of a biochemical apocalypse, which, you know, that's to some extent. It's also an early apocalypse since we're doing, you know, kind of Victorian era. Is it ever going to be as cool as this one? I don't know. People don't wear nearly as cool of hats these days. So, like, is it even possible for our apocalypse to be as cool as Bloodborne? I don't know. We would really need to up our hat game before I could be confident that it would be this good.
So what is it now? Are much better ways to pass the time. Unless
Do you really, though?
you found me a nice, safe place.
Oh, yes. Nice, safe place.
Yeah, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt.
Thanks.
Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
Well, she's enthusiastic. Do we ever get a crow hat? Well, you get the mask of Eileen the Crow, which is kind of a plague doctor mask. So, kind of.
Oh, enough with you.
And you get a feathered cloak to go along with it. Yeah, that's actually the look that I'm going for with this run. I'm kind of modeling this character after Eileen the Crow. I'm going for a skill and arcane build, and then hopefully her weapon's the Blades of Mercy. Or Blade of Mercy. Oh, don't worry, I know you can dress this cool. For other folks tuning in, Gaming Grey Wolf is my partner Chelsea, and I know very well that she can dress as cool as this, because I've seen it many times. Uh-oh! Getting cocky. Oh, we're gonna regret this. Whew, okay. Yeah. Still getting back into the swing of things. Heart right back at you. All right, big boy. Ooh, that was... Well, this is a high risk, high reward kind of game, so... It is all thanks to life. Sure. Alright, so we're gonna head back this way. And we're gonna go back into the sewers, make our way back to a shortcut that I forgot on my way here. Or on my way to Father Gascoigne. So if you're in chat, let me know if you are a Bloodborne player or if you're checking it out because you think you might be interested in it. Of course, we're all hoping for a sequel or some kind of new content for the series. But for the time being, I think we're going to be content with the board game coming out soon. And that's a good way to deal with the enemies. Wow, this guy is impressive that he was able to take a giant boulder, flaming boulder to the back and not even flinch. What a champ. Kind of feel bad taking him out after that. But we don't really have a choice, of course. So I'm going to head down into the sewers, make my way back to the shortcut that I missed. And we're going to meet the young girl. We probably won't tell her about her father, unfortunately. Yeah, this is one of those quests where there's not really a good answer, because whatever you do, you're either abandoning somebody or, well, maybe a fate worse than abandonment. But how are we to know? Alright, gotta be careful here. Yes, this is a bit of an I Am Legend scenario, absolutely. That is a very good description of this world. I would say, you know, definitely seems like an inspiration for the world, if nothing else. We are kind of like the last, or one of the few last sane people in this world. The blood ministrations have basically driven most of the population mad. Made them into kind of raving monsters, unable to discern friend from foe in a way, or rather they kind of gang up. It seems like they know who's not been infected like they have, and they hate those who are able to resist the curse. Excellent catch about the I Am Legend kind of connection. Very apt. Or, you know, Omega Man, if you're into that. I'm more of a Mega Man fan myself, but, you know, Omega Man's good. The Omega Man is the original movie. I believe I Am Legend is the name of the book, and the more recent movie, which had a kind of a cop-out ending. The original ending of that story kind of leans into this idea that the real monster of the story is the main character. Whether or not that's the case in this story is very open to interpretation. Whether or not there is a good or bad person in the story is very good. And no, I don't want to really become famous. Thank you for asking, MF Nazer. You can, you know, you can try to get me, but I'm not going to be signing up for whatever you're doing. So, nice try. I guess it must work on some people, right? Need to get some moderators in here, but not too worried about it, of course. Not that big of a deal. That's a fine note. I have to get Chelsea set up with moderator privileges on here. She can help catch all the bad messages. So this is the ladder that I forgot to climb up on my first playthrough. I know you would. Thanks, Chelsea. Yeah, I've actually only seen I Am Legend, honestly. Maybe I saw Omega Man a long time ago. I'm trying to remember, but cool story. Cool idea. Little madman's knowledge to increase our insight. Alright. See if we can catch this guy unawares. Looking good. Get that visceral though. That's okay. Made short work of him. I don't see a red. Oh, no, there is somebody here.
Wretched outsider.
Well, not a very nice person though.
Me to open this door. Heavens,
See how mistrustful they are?
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door. Heavens.
How are we able to withstand the blood and not transform? That is a very good question, and I do not know the answer, unfortunately. I don't know if it's just a matter of biology, if hunters are special somehow because they awaken into the dream. I really don't know the mechanics by which we are able to resist. Maybe it's those of us with faith, as this message says here, that somebody left behind. But I'm not so sure. It's a fine message, though. A fine note.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter?
See, we smell different.
Mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
Oh, you've already found the girl's mother.
Mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it.
No, I didn't. Actually, I did the first time I played
If
through
you
it,
find my
but this
mum,
time.
give her this music box.
Yes! Doom Lagoon, my good friend! Thank you for joining us. I am certainly a man, or at least in this case, a woman of taste. Really excited for that sword cane and that sweet Castlevania-style action.
Him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
Oh, boosh him up! Thanks for joining. A human of taste, yes. A hunter of taste.
Hello, Miss Hunter. Still can't find my mum. Yes? Okay. I can wait. Mum knows I'm really brave. And you're very kind. I won't be afraid.
Try to be kind.
I'll be a good girl. I promise.
Well, telling her the truth is... It's hard to say if it's hard to say what the right answer is. Last time I played, I smashed the gem and used it for my own means. Don't remember what I got exactly. It says some blood. It could be a gem for modifying a weapon maybe, or possibly just some blood echo.
Hello, Miss Hunter.
Well,
Still can't find my mum.
I guess we'll give her a bit of hope.
Miss Hunter, was it really her?
Or I guess we're breaking her hope.
Mummy,
Maybe it was worse to give her the necklace.
leave me alone.
Like I said, there's no good way to end this quest. Oh, she's processing. Yeah, send her to the sanctuary. Well, here's the thing. She never makes it to the sanctuary, even if you send her there. Spoilers, sorry, but these are things that hunters learn. Like I said, there's not always a good answer in this game. But the hunt goes on. And we honor the fallen. Very true to the game, very true to the From Software world building of the game. Good question. We can take a trip to the sanctuary actually. It's a little bit different from the farm up north. The problem is that people don't always get to the sanctuary. Oh. Oh, this is no good. It ends up being a bit like the farm up north for some of our friends, though, unfortunately. Those who get there, well, they're maybe slightly better off, at least for a moment. Alright, we're gonna... Alright. Oh, we can head back down. We've kind of done what we can to do here. I was telling folks before that I accidentally missed this NPC, but I also got a chance to send another NPC to the chapel. So you can see, we'll see somebody that I did send there once I get back. We're on our way to the sanctuary. through this lovely, lovely sewer system here in Yarnum. Only the finest sewers. Make our way up here. Look at this lovely view of the city. Quite a glorious city, really. Too bad about all the monsters. Especially too bad that all the monsters are also all the people. Oh. Sorry, big guy. And sorry, little guy. Oh, but thanks for the bullets. Don't need to go down there. Not yet, at least. Getting cocky. Gotta stop that. Oh, wow. Good reach on that guy. Damn. Alright. Was not expecting that long reach on that attack. The bells chime. Alright, so we'll head back to the dream. Get a quick level up. And then we'll head to the chapel, to the sanctuary. And to the next leg of our journey, now that we've caught up on some of those loose ends. Looks like the doll has moved locations again. Here she is, our good friend.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
I desire a level up.
Very well.
Or two? Probably
Let
just
the
one.
echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Alright. Well, we are going for the arcane skill build, so probably good to get a little bit more arcane, which will also increase our item discovery. Which is, of course, good to start getting early on.
Over time, countless hunters have visited this dream. The graves here stand in their memory.
Got a little bit of lore
It
here.
all seems so long ago now. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
See if our weapon needs repair. I don't think we can fortify our main weapon yet. Make sure everything's in good shape. Don't have anything to fortify with yet. Alright, so the sanctuary. A bit like the farm up north, but a bit different too. The Cathedral Ward. This is the next step on our journey. Meet some new enemies for the first time here. Probably meet the old woman that we just sent to the safe place. Somehow she made it. She must be tougher. Well, at least I think she made it. She did last time. Oh, see, a top hat. Now, see, that's one of our goals right there, especially since it goes so well with the threaded cane. Here's our friend here, who asks us to send him anybody who needs help, who needs sanctuary.
Ah, the hunter.
Isn't he
Thank
beautiful?
you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
Let's see, what a friendly man. Hey, a new pose. Triumph. No, that was good, but we want to switch. Try out our new Triumph pose. Love it. Looking good. So here's the woman that we sent here.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yarnum's in is all your fault. Stupidity outsiders.
Mm-hmm.
Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk.
Yes, it's our
Come
fault.
near me. I know your type. You. Stay away from me.
Not a lot of gratitude, eh?
I know all your tricks.
No good deed goes unpunished.
You.
Here's a fun doorway that we can't get through yet. And here are some new enemies. Can't remember what they're called. Churchy boys, we'll call them. I believe another one is on its way. Yes. Quick for a big boy. And he's a big boy. So, there's a fun little bit of something over here. Not this, although that is fun. But up there, look at this nice view we have of the church. Everything seems fine, because we don't know enough yet about what we should be afraid of. But if we stuck around there for too long, that would get us. Because you can't see it right now, because we don't have insight into the horrors of this world, but there's something up there that we can't see yet. It's there, because it just tried to attack us. We just don't know. But now we have some fancy new threads. I don't know how this actually compares. Well, what can I say? We want to look good, right? I mean, look at that. Now we are truly a woman of taste. Hunting monsters and looking good while doing it. What do we have here? Oh. A fine note. Alright, so we're going to head down this way. Get another beautiful view of Yarnum. Such a gorgeous city to have such unfortunate things happening here. And some folks down here who probably don't think too highly of us. We'll try not to get them all riled up at the same time. Maybe we'll do a bad job of that. unfortunate. A nice little balcony there. Maybe a friend is waiting for us. Ooh, and some Molotovs. Excellent. We were out of those. Let's change up this a little bit. Nice to have some Molotovs. Maybe get some antidote, just in case. Alright. Doing good, right? What does our friend here have? No! One of our fellow hunters who maybe didn't do so well. Let's get ready for what awaits us at the top of this staircase. Not such a friendly fellow here. And not the types of doges that I enjoy. These are not good boys. These are in fact bad boys. They're about to be very bad boys. If they finish me off, they will be my least favorite boys. The worst of boys. Ooh, they're quick. Alright. Well, we got him. Could have done better. Okay. Gotta be a bit more careful. Scrutinize every door you walk in. Nice architecture around here, though. Gotta say that. Now, somebody await us down here? A new friend, perhaps? Who do we have here? Let's see what the notes have to say. Time for pity. Well, no, we won't pity anyone. I don't know so much about that. I remember him being a pretty friendly fellow.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred.
Alfred.
Protégé of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us.
Yes, we are.
Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Cooperation. Now that is the operative word for me.
Oh,
I'm all about cooperation.
Very good. Very good indeed.
See what a lovely
Take
fellow
this
Alfred is?
to celebrate our acquaintance.
Ah, a bit of fire paper. Good weapon. Good weapon modifier. And a prayer.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
And may the good blood guide your way as well. Thank you, brother.
There
See,
must be oodles
we can
for
make
us to
friends
share.
out here.
Go
Even in
on.
a dark place
Just tell
like
me
Yharnam.
what piques your interest.
Get a little bit of lore here. Let's ask him about the Healing Church. So many interesting things we can learn about the Healing Church, huh?
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing.
As I know.
While I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution, but I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral.
Seems legit.
And that councillors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
Should we? How about Bergenworth?
Bergenworth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Bergenworth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Bergenworth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Bergenworth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. I bid you farewell.
For those of you new to Bloodborne,
guide your way,
or just not as familiar with the lore, that information he just told us is kind of like the beginning of the story to some extent. Or very much, I guess. Because the old gods beneath Bergenworth are the ones whose blood has been tapped into for blood ministrations and blood healing. But that is also the beginning of the darker part of our story. Now, we can all assume that whatever is beneath an old tomb like this is probably something good and legitimate that we want to deal with, right? All good stuff comes buried under ancient tombs dedicated to dark, forgotten gods, eh? Any notes we need to... Ah, yes. That is a fine note indeed. I like to give credit where credit's due. Yes, indeed. Many ambushes in Yharnam. So we ambush the ambushers. Some poor supplicant. Well, shall we descend deeper? Are we afraid? Or are we steeled for whatever might come? First gem. Excellent. We'll be able to modify, hopefully that's one that can slot into our threaded cane. See, all good notes here. A big puppy. Uh-oh. Very good. Very good. And a good show we had. Love those parries and the viscerals. That's what it's all about. I guess it's not terribly polite what I'm doing. Destroying everything in this old place. Ooh. Perhaps that's a message, a warning. And that is always a welcome sign. Light our lamp so that we may return here with each Always a bit disconcerting in a From game. Seemingly empty room. Don't remember if there's any... Ah, there we go. Pungent blood cocktail. Don't remember what those do. Is that a healing item? Ah, attracts beasts. That seems like a good idea. We want to attract beasts, yes? Alright. Very nice. Let us return and modify our equipment and modify our bodies. And by that I mean level up. So, for my friends out there, who are our Bloodborne players and who's watching in anticipation of playing Bloodborne for yourself? Or maybe you're waiting for the board game like I am?
Welcome, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
You know, I know what's coming. So, a bit of vitality is the way to go for this next stretch.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
We also need to save some blood echoes for an item that we'll need to purchase in a bit. So let's see if this blood gem works. Yes, it does. And this looks like strictly a good gem. Only 1 point increase, but hey, I mean, I'll take what I can get, right? It's the first step towards getting stronger. Let's see what's available here. Ah, this is a nice thing. Can tap into other people's worlds. Give help to our friends. Gascoigne's gear. Yes, we will probably purchase this at some point. I remember this being a good set. It can all be had for most of our insight right now. Well, we are looking quite dapper though. How does this set compare to our pants and shoes though? Or pants and gloves? 50, 60, 60, 50, 60, 60, 50. Now, who actually thinks I can remember that? Nah, looks like our trousers might be overall better. That's okay. And I believe that the next thing I need is 10,000. The key towards the upper cathedral ward. Yes, 10,000 for the Hunter Chief Emblem. So we need to save up for that. Yarnum. This was one of those challenging places in my first playthrough. I don't know if it's going to be much better. We shall see. I know that there is, let's say, a acquaintance here who is not going to be too warm of a welcome for us. And we'll have to be very careful. And I believe we're also making our way towards the blood-starved beast. Beloved boss. Beloved in quotation marks. Fire is effective. Fire is effective. That is a very true statement. Nothing but unknowns here. Sorry. Don't mean to disobey the sign, but we need to be here. There is another way we could go, but I think I'm going to take this path. Oh. Right. Excellent. Bloodstone shard. I should have seen if I could have fortified my weapon. I don't know if this was the right path that I really wanted to go, but sometimes those little monsters force us to make less than ideal choices to get excellent items. Yes. These fun fellows. Wow. Kind of a delayed reaction to getting shot there. Okay. That went pretty well. So did that. Another torch. Already got a torch though. Don't know what that's supposed to mean, but sorry. Sorry if that was a good message, but didn't seem like it to me. Ah, yes, I probably went not the way that I really wanted to go to. Do what I was doing here. Oh, our friend seemed to take a bit too much of a fall there. Probably missed a ledge. It looks like they kind of bounced off. Really threw ourselves into this place. But wanted to get that little... I don't remember what those monsters are called. The ones who always drop a weapon upgrade. Alright, where does this take us back to? Yes, it does. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, are we just right back? Ah, great. We can go grab the thing that we missed. And know that we're pretty safe. Ooh, that was... yes. Glad I came back. Sorry, might not be the most exciting to watch me loop back around, but... I wanted to make sure we got that. Don't want to miss important gear. Especially when it's stuff that levels up our beloved hunter's tools. I'd like to get through there. I do have a weird tendency to miss some pathways sometimes. I'm trying to remember the map from my first playthrough, but taxing my brain a bit. Alright, now we're ready to advance into Old Yarnum and meet someone. Someone who's not too happy to see us. If you take a look at that clock tower in the distance and see a little something kind of right in between the spires. Yes. That's where our friend is. Our friend, not friend. What am I at for my next level? Does it tell you? Maybe it doesn't tell me how much I need. Oh, no. Might not tell me. That's okay.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning?
Oh, yes. I saw
Turn
it.
back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those about. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
Yes, we will. So this is something that I was always interested in this game. The visuals of the chained statues. And what they could possibly mean. The chained coffins, I think we can all kind of guess what that could be. Why those might be chained. We can probably use our imagination to determine why a coffin might be chained up. But statues, what's the deal with that? That's something I've wanted to know since my first playthrough. Why the statues? Why the chains? Oh! Come on, dude. There we go. Gotta be careful out here. Has everyone seen the threaded cane that somebody made IRL? Super cool. A ludicrous display. More of these chain statues. Ah, very good. Yes. Right up there. I know I'm making this progress right now, but I'm kind of thinking about going back and upgrading my weapon before the next section. Since I got some shards. And another level wouldn't hurt. Quite an image there. Could be a cool tattoo idea, actually. The chain statue. Might add that to my list. I've wanted a Bloodborne-inspired tattoo. That might be the one. Carlisle rune's a good choice, of course, but something more dramatic too. Could be cool. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go upgrade the threaded cane, because that's the thing that I think we can do right now, and maybe get another point of vitality before we start dealing with our friend the hunter. The other hunter. The hunter of hunters. He who does not wish for me to be here. Too bad. Too bad we couldn't team up and work together, right? But the hunt changes people. And not for the better. Alright. Threaded cane 3. Now we're talking. I think we can still afford
Welcome home, good hunter.
a point of something.
What is it you desire? Very well.
So do I have any
Let the
Bloodborne
echoes
players
become
out there
your
watching?
strength. Let me stand close.
Let me know in the comments.
Now shut your eye.
Let me know what your favorite builds are.
Farewell, good hunter. May
What your
you
favorite
find your
trick
worth in the
weapons are.
waking world.
My first playthrough was pretty much exclusively the saw cleaver. I would say that might be my favorite weapon. Although this threaded cane is pretty fun. I'm liking the skill build since I did the strength build last time. I did a skill strength build because I was using the saw cleaver. But this is going to be my skill and arcane build. Hey, boosh 'em up. That's something. You're like halfway there. You're just a born away. Having blood is the first start. The question is, do you have the good blood? That's really the big question that this game kind of poses. What a jerk. Good blood, what does it do? It heals. Does it heal more than it hurts? Well, that's one of the bigger questions of the game. The good blood is supposed to be the healing blood. We are pale-blooded, which is why we are not affected by the curse of the hunt. Actually, I'm having a hard time remembering. I don't remember if the hunter is pale blood or if we're looking for the pale blooded. Yes, I don't know. It's a hard question. Blood is very much the center of this story. And what kind of blood you have. So, interesting question. There's a lot of implications for the rest of what's going on in the game. I did read one of the comics, and a pale-blooded person is somebody whose blood might have a cure to the curse. A child with pale blood is the kind of a central component of one of the comic stories. But if anyone's more versed in the lore out there, feel free to chime in. Because it's been a little while since I read it all. I read the comic earlier this year. Gemstone gem.
You are a skilled hunter. Adept, merciless. Half cut with blood.
Now, thank you for the compliment, friend, but I feel like you're not actually that happy to see me. Something in his tone belies danger.
Which is why I must stop you.
Yes, that's... So that's an unpleasant sound. A machine gun. And hence why we've been making our way through here carefully. Oh boy. Oh good. Okay. Okay. We need to be careful. Did not expect to get shot in the back down the stairs. It's one of those tense moments. Got my heart pumping blood. Ooh, very good find. Very good find. Currently I have the scared blood. Thanks for the tip. Yes, dodge. Dodge behind. Protect your back. Plan your route. Know your enemy. Hey, beware of trap. Thanks, note. Thanks, fellow hunter who left me a little warning. I kind of like was expecting that to happen, and that was on me. Not my finest moment. But we're finding a lot of bloodstone shards. Oh, yeah. Little late, but that's okay. Always beware of ambush. Look at all these echoes. Oh, thought he was done. Never underestimate your enemies. Twas a fool's errand. Ah, red-eyed beast. That's an especially dangerous one. Ooh, and a blood-tinged gemstone. Very nice. Getting some nice mods for Arcane. Looking forward to trying some of these out. Sometimes we make mistakes. more friends than I want to see right now. Ah yes, crowd control. We like that. No reason not to just play it safe. Not the best time to head out into that square. We want to come back. And we don't want to fight that hunter. We want them to return to where they were. Stop focusing on us. Perhaps we've caused too much trouble. We just need to take a step back. I was not expecting that. This is bad. Huh. Do I feel bad about this? Not exactly. I mean, they're kind of just giving it to me. Oh, that's annoying. So we've got a major glitch here with this guy. And, you know, what are you gonna do? Sometimes the game works in your favor. Sometimes it doesn't. We're just gonna take it. Since he was, noticing us. Was that a shameful victory? Maybe. But I'm sure that later on we'll fight hunters, possibly even in a moment here, that will more than make up for that ludicrous display. Alright, well, like I said, maybe in a minute here we're about to make up for what we just did. Have to earn it for real. This is one we might have to earn. But if we can deal with it, then it really opens up the rest of the area to be, or that first area that we just in, to be a lot more manageable. Don't know if we're going to be able to get the drop on this guy.
I should think you still have dreams. Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
Like I said, probably going to make up for that easy kill we got by having to fight this guy. That was a bad look, wasn't it? Fighting hunters is really one of the hardest parts of the game, in my opinion. They've got all the tricks that I have. And generally speaking, they fight pretty smart. Also, I'm seeing that I'm very low on bullets. Might need to remedy that, actually. Not sure how much they cost. That was a bit of a bummer, but oh well. There was a successful trip to him, and we got rid of a hunter on the way, which the hunter won't come back. That's something. So if we take care of the hunter up on top of the roof there, he won't come back either. But I think I may head back and get a few more bullets, since I see that I only have 7. I could turn some blood into bullets, but I don't necessarily want to use up my healing if I don't have to. Man, he really got me with those shotgun blasts. That did a lot of damage. That was extremely unfortunate. Did not like that at all. Not sure if it's just because I wasn't able to dodge them right, or what. But he really made me pay. That was my first death of the day, too. Oh. Bullets are not cheap. This is not a good use of funds. You're better off farming them. So many bloodstains of fallen friends here in the dream. Well, there we go. Even better. 1.4 instead of 0.7. Twice as good of a gem. Oh, let's see. Is there somewhere we could go grab a few more bullets? Yes, although not so many. But I'd like to have more than 11, especially if I'm going to try to fight that hunter again and possibly parry him. If you're not so familiar with Bloodborne, parrying in this game means shooting someone in the face before they stab you. A classic technique. We'd like to get those blood echoes back from the hunter too. He just stole 4,000 from us. Over 4,000. Ah, well, that was a one backstab kill. That was good. Before I was having to finish him off with a visceral or a swipe. I'm just here for a couple bullets. But like I said, probably not the most effective use of time. There's probably somewhere to get better bullets, a better selection of bullets. If you know where it is, somewhere I can get to right now, let me know. Otherwise, hopefully that'll do. Just have to conserve ammo. Feels silly spending my hard-earned blood on it, but what are you gonna do? And let's see. Do I have enough to fortify? No, I need 3 twin blood, okay. But what about my pistol? No. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, we can fix that. Okay. That's funny. Okay. Well, now our gun will be a bit better. Don't see a special need to fortify my torch. Does a fortified torch burn brighter? Oh, you know what? I might have something I can sell, actually. What did I get? I think I got a second torch. I did. Oh, but that's a hunter's torch. We want the hunter's torch. Because we're hunters. This is a better torch in all ways. We can get rid of this old torch. Still scrounging pennies right now. Should probably be using pebbles for catching monsters' attentions anyways. Bullets probably have a better range, but maybe pebbles make enough sound if they land nearby. Alright, so I'm a bit worried about fighting the hunter up on that rooftop, because he's a tough boy. And he did like 85% of my health in a single hit with his shotgun, which I didn't like at all. I want my health. I want my health to stay untaken away. I like to keep my blood in my body, is what I'm saying. Alright. Well, let's try this again. I was really hoping to make the connection back there, but when I, in that last run, before I got, but it's a tough fight. Sometimes you just see that miss and go, this is gonna be potentially bad. if any of these guys drop bullets. They seem to drop blood fire. That's something. Alright, now our friend not friend's gonna be shooting us. Ah, glitch through the floor, huh? That's an annoying little something. Sometimes a lock-on fails me. I thought the red-eyed one stayed dead. Must be thinking of something else. There we go. That's more efficient than a bullet. Wish I had a machine gun. Efficiency. Yes. We will. What the? I thought you were dead. Oh, is this one gone? No, this one's still here too. I guess all of these. I thought that the red ones stayed dead, but that's alright. That is good advice. Okay. Alright, next one. Probably kind of wasted that lure, but that's okay. skill. And by that I mean the skill stat, which is what this character primarily uses for fighting. My skill is back and forth. Sometimes okay, sometimes I do stupid things. That's the story of my life and of my playing of From games. Is it overconfidence or carelessness? I'll never tell. Over carelessness. We'll call it over carelessness. And there's probably no way to sneak up on this guy. Right? Dapper new hat to go with my dapper cane. Gotta hunt in style. New coat, new cane. Well, it's technically a new cane. I've upgraded my cane a bit. So I will be surprised if this guy doesn't just turn around when I get up here. Getting those nerves now. Oh, you totally should. I also want to cosplay as my character, so like 100% on board with that. Yeah, he's just waiting. I was really hoping to just knock him off the building. Honorable, no. Effective, yes.
I should think you still have dreams. Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
Darn. He got me. That's twice in a row now. And all that blood echo lost. Yeah. He knows we're going to come back. He knows how this whole thing works. Well, yeah. I have more experience with the game, though. And I was saying earlier, the hunters are some of the hardest things to fight. Because they have all the tricks that I have. The real fun part is when I'm fighting that guy, he's gonna, at some point he's gonna get the heal, I'm sure. Like he's gonna pull out a blood syringe, and if I can't keep up on him as fast as I can, then he'll probably just make the fight that much harder. That was just very silly. I was trying to. I kind of wish I had pulled that off. Just because, I mean, okay, so when you were away, I fought another hunter who just kind of glitched and just let me just keep whacking him until he was done. It was very silly. And I didn't feel like great about it, but like also it's fine. Exactly. Like sometimes you just take the victories you can get. Oh. Sometimes you back off and let the enemies come to you. So if you're into my weapon, you should Google real threaded cane or Bloodborne threaded cane real life. And you will be pleasantly surprised. Wow, this okay, yeah, I remember this glitched guy over here. Yeah, the difficulty of the game more than makes up for whatever cheese I might occasionally get out of it. Especially since this guy is shooting through a wall that I don't think he should technically be able to shoot through. Come and get me, pal. Ah! That was all me just whiffing that. Hey, thanks, pal. Guess I can't say he's never done anything for me. So close. You gotta check out the video of it in action. It will blow your mind. Not looking good. And just machine gun bullets ripping through. Okay. Got distracted. Yeah. So yeah, check out the video of it. It's very cool. Worried that I'm just not in the right headspace to get past the hunter here, but especially not if I'm standing in the doorway getting blown away. Ghost of another hunter. I didn't play online with my first time through this, so I'm not used to those yet. I don't know if I'm ever going to get used to them. I find them kind of distracting. Not going to go for that stuff out there yet. Ooh, that's nice though. Okay, Jamie, that's me. Let's see if I can do this. Not sure. Oh, this, if I do, this might be a good place for me to take a break, but we'll see. If I don't, it might be too, but, you know. Maybe I need to eat something. And surely he's going to be watching this when we get here. No getting the drop on him. Called it. Running low on resources.
I should think you still have dreams. Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
Well, that was rough. That was an unfortunate run right there. Used up a lot of resources. And we had him, we were close, but kind of losing my focus there partway through that extended melee. Thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate the goodwill. Oh. Darn. That's a bummer. Sad about that. Gonna need to get back some bullets. Maybe grind out a level or two. That might help a bit, but just trying to get back into the pattern. I might go grab a couple of things and then call it there, because that was 3 times. Maybe I need a break. Because that is a tough fight. I remember that being the first time I was playing through, that was definitely a sticking point. One of the sticking points that I ran into.
You.
Alright. So, hoping maybe these guys have some bullets. Something. Uh-oh. Don't want to get up too close in there. Yeah, I think I'm making some mistakes. And I'm probably about to make a real big mistake. A real big mistake? Feeling a bit shaky for that. Ah, but I guess I don't have the other doorway. Hey, buddy. Oh, damn! I'm not the only one with reach. Madman's knowledge. Get some insight from that. Might be able to afford something from the inside shop. Well. Alright. Should we take a shot at the big guy? We're faster than him. Kinda. He's louder than us. Which makes sense. Did he go up the stairs? Ooh, that was a good find though. Did go up the stairs. Interesting. This was one of my common places to grind for blood vials in my first playthrough. Uh-oh. Mistakes were made. Already forgot about me, huh? God, sure I deserve that. Uh-oh. I don't like those chain sounds. That means our big friend is coming. don't know how far down he'll come. He might trap us in here, if nothing else. Oh boy. That's a spooky sight. Yike. See that little guy running away. I'd love to catch him, but... Oh, that's not going to happen, is it? Okay. Thought we could visceral these guys. Well, yeah, that's a good question. Did the ball and chain grow with him when he became huge? Or did somebody put a ball and chain on him after he was huge? And if that's the case, I mean, holy smokes, how? Nothing but items here. I think that actually is true. I don't think that's accurate. Not like Dark Souls 2 and 3, I think, where there's mimics. So this, I believe, is a door that, if I'm not mistaken, it connects to another door right past the cleric beast, but it doesn't actually open. Like, there's no way to open it in the game. But I think if you, like, throw down shining coins, you can see them on the other side of the door at the cleric beast. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to go back and check, but let's just do it. That seems... See if I'm right, if I ever do go back. I'll probably check it out at some point. Just for fun. So yeah. If so, I could... If I'm right, I think I would be able to see that through the other side. And if not, I'm just wrong. Alright. I'll try to get past one more big friend. approve of this message. And of this one. Nothing but items here. Accurate. Not somebody trying to trick us. We try to be helpful. I am going to have to come back and get the little monster dude that I missed. He ran away and disappeared before I had a chance to catch him. That was disconcerting. Alright, very good. Gonna need to get some more bullets before I head back to the other hunter, but I think this is gonna be where I'm gonna call it for the time being, so I don't give myself too much anxiety trying to beat the hunter. Give myself a little break. Clear the head. Hey, thank you. Thanks for joining me. Thanks to all my friends who popped in and played some Bloodborne with me. I had a great time playing for you guys. Hope I encouraged some of you to load up a copy for yourself and give it a shot. Because it's a very satisfying game. Right on. Glad to hear. Thanks for tuning in, guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the feedback and that you guys took the time out of your busy schedules to check it out, to watch me flail, fail, and sometimes succeed as I work through the spooky, scary world of Yharnam.
May you find your worth in the waking world.
It's a stressful game, but it's also fun. And I get cool fashion, so, I mean, what could be better than that? Check a couple more things here. Awesome. No, I don't think that's weird. I think that kind of makes sense. This is like predictably insane, right? Kind of like, it's like a comfortable madness in the world of Bloodborne. I mean, I think we're all kind of used to things being like waking up in like what feels like a living dream and then repeating the same nightmares over and over again. Seems kind of sus. Yeah, I mean, listen, hats. That's all I'm saying. If we had better hats, maybe I would vote for our world, but until we up our hat game, I'm going to go with Yharnam and Bloodborne, so. All through all those obelisks, yeah, you're absolutely right. Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm going to go grab a snack because I feel like I've earned it. Next time, we will try to defeat the hunter atop the clock tower and keep making our way through Old Yharnam. Yeah, these hats are really where it's at. All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I'll see you again soon.